Hey guys, it's Kathy. I hope you're doing well. A lot of you may not know me because I work the midnight shift here on YouTube, but tonight I wanted to do a preview early because I found the most delicious new judge. He is absolutely amazing. And usually my streams are, I don't know, around 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So they're really in the middle of the night. Um, and I'm gonna show him tonight. And I'm not even gonna cut and edit what I have for later. I'm just gonna play it and let him take the show because he is so good. Now, you will not be able to see this judge. You'll only hear him during this preview. But tonight, later tonight, you'll be able to see him. He's amazing. He's so good. All right. Without any more, let's just get into it.
Mr. Mitchell,
Sir.
you're facing 2 counts. You're facing a DWI. You also picked up a criminal trespass. You've worked out an agreement where you're going to plead guilty to the DWI and they're going to dismiss the criminal trespass. Is that how you understand it?
Sir.
2 things you must understand. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. The other thing that you must understand that this DWI will go on your record. If you ever get pulled over in a car, an officer, first thing they're going to do is they're going to look you up. They're going to see a prior DWI. What do you think they're going to do to you if they smell alcohol or dope? Right. I would never, ever get in a car, even if you've lit one joint, had one beer, because you're begging for an arrest. They don't care if you're drunk or not. The prior DWI will be enough to take you down. What we're doing today, it's not going to happen again. I'm telling you, from now on, you'll be facing 90 days. And if you're not smart enough to figure out how to get home on a night when you're going to get lit, I will put you on my knee, spank you like a little child, but I'm going to do it with a ton of jail time. Do you understand?
Sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses test on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this agreement, you're stuck with us for the rest of your life. How do you plead to the offense? I will find you guilty and I'm going to sentence you to 3 days in jail. I will give you credit for the time that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days, sir. Do not drive until you get a license. On motion, your other case will be dismissed. Good luck to you, sir. Thanks, yes. Hey. Hey, Lot, what's up, bud?
Is discovery good?
Yes.
Client picked up a VPO when we was in the process of getting this assault of a family member dismissed by taking a class, Judge.
Okay, so,
All the speak, all the things you say in one ear, out the other. Mr. Simeon, how's jail?
Got it. Good.
I hope it's the most miserable experience that you ever had,
Yes, sir.
because hopefully now you'll listen.
Yes,
Because
sir.
sometimes people only learn the hard way, and that's you.
Yes, sir.
So you've now picked up a violation of protective order. You're facing another year and or a $4,000 fine.
We
I am-
tried to work it out today, but the number 2 is out, Judge, and she wants to talk to the complaining witness to see what's her take on that.
That's okay. Look,
Yes.
I'm happy to do whatever you guys want to do. I'm now going to revoke your bond that you had on the assault case, and I'm now raising it to 5,001. And let me make something else perfectly clear to you, Mr. Simeon. I don't know if someone's going to bond you out, but I'm putting conditions on your bond now. The Texas Constitution does not allow me, but in extremely limited circumstances, to hold someone at zero bond. This is one of those situations where on your violation of protective order, you violate conditions. I can hold you at no bond, zero, until this thing is over with. I have no problems holding you for the next 9 months until they get the damn 911 tape, because that's how long it takes. And if you ain't got no one to bond you out, you're stuck like Chuck for the next 9 damn months. Because that's what it takes.
Yes,
I
sir.
hope you get it from now on. No means no, not maybe. I think that we had already spoken about this last week. He had gone to the person's house, attempted a swing, if I remember correctly, right?
That's the PC room.
Right, okay. So I am gonna find that there's probable cause. I am now ordering you not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case, not to go anywhere within 500 feet of where they live, where they work, and not to be in possession of any weapons. I don't know if you're gonna get out. If you do, and you violate conditions, you already know what's gonna happen, all right? I'm happy, Mr. D, to set it whenever you want. If today's what, Monday, right?
I'd say about 2 weeks.
Okay. And then we'll just go from there and we'll see. Okay. So please don't send him down though, because I need him to sign bond conditions and then we're good. So do you mind filing no contact and no weapons, no going within 500 feet, please?
You want to do a GPS on this one, Judge?
Yeah, I mean, if he gets out, that's not a bad idea because we can't trust him, right? So, yeah. And then what we'll do is prior to, if he does get bonded out, it'll be prior to release. Yeah, 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 just please don't send him down because we need him inside.
Judge, what's the new bond amount?
Just 5,001 on this. Any left?
A little bit.
No.
Morning, Mr. Andrews. Dang, man, what are you, 17?
No, sir, I'm 25.
I tell you what, start at 13, man. Mr. Andrews, you're charged with attempted burglary of a motor vehicle. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We took you into custody because you're on felony probation for credit card abuse, felon in possession of a weapon, and now you're being held on both of those cases at no bond. So we're going to do probable cause here to see if it exists. Okay.
March 5th, Orange County, Texas, officers responded to a suspicious person's call. Complaining witness stated she watched a man enter her vehicle and it appeared he was rummaging through it. Complaining witness watched it on surveillance monitor. Her vehicle was parked outside her work. Complaining witness gave officers a description of the man she saw and a description of the vehicle he got back into after exiting her vehicle. Defendant's vehicle was found near the area in an apartment complex, and officers were able to obtain the defendant's picture by running the vehicle, and they matched the picture to the surveillance video complaining witness sent.
Mr. Andrews, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to be in possession of any weapons, no contact with the complaining witness. Was this an apartment complex? You been to prison before? You want to go? You're begging for it, though. You're begging for a very lengthy, up to a 10-year stay.
It was at her place of work.
Okay, so let's do no contact, no weapons, and no going back to that place of work, whatever it is, like anywhere, please.
ANDRUS.
So, Mr. Andrews, I'm going to appoint you a lawyer now. And I'll just take you into custody now, and then I guess we'll put him back on the docket for Wednesday to see what happens, or Thursday. See what happens in your felony court case, because I don't know what's going to happen up there, but we'll see. And then, okay, thanks.
We had one arraignment. Not submitted to us. Page 23, Matthews.
Okay.
Matthew, come on up.
Kira Taryn Shani Amani Matthews.
Yes, sir.
Your case is 569 days A lawyer today.
Huh?
Do you have a lawyer today, ma'am?
No,
Can you appoint her a lawyer, please? Take a seat for me in the jury box, ma'am. Mr. Quinney, do you have a lawyer today?
No.
Tell me what you're doing about that.
I'm trying to get one, the one that I was going to get, looks like it's down. I haven't talked to them. I don't know where I-
That's not the way to do things, man. You don't talk to a lawyer just walking out. You do research, you call around, and you take time with these things. It's like buying a car. You don't just look at a car and go buy it. You research, you look, you see if they're any good. Fast ways to do things in life never work out well. So that tells me you've never done any kind of work to see, how many lawyers have you actually spoken to?
About 10. And the
Who?
I have paperwork for different lawyers.
Okay, tell me.
The lawyers that I was going to go with is Stephen Legion, Stephen Legion, but they have like a temporary office situation. I was looking at. Talk to Solo and Solo. This is the same people. I didn't bring anybody else's information. I'm just noticing that.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Quinney?
I'm an electrician,
How much money do you make a month?
about 3,000.
It's time. Your case is now 7,500 days old, and it's time for you to have a lawyer. How long will it take for you to get? I'm not going to give you a month. You've already had 3 months as it is. So I will give you another couple. It's time. Do you understand? All right. We'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria and we'll get you out of here, sir.
Right this way. Next one just is page 35, Sanchez.
Mason?
Hey, you have Simeon back there, right? Okay. Please don't send him down. I need to talk to him. Mr. Sanchez, do you have a lawyer today?
Sure.
Tell me what you're doing about that.
If I could get a little bit more time.
I'll give you more time. I'll give you another 30 days. All right. We'll have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a receipt and we'll get you out of here. Please have one for the next time. And then once you have one, I will waive your appearance so you don't have to keep coming back to court. All right,
Thank you, sir.
please.
Page 36, Torres. There you go, you're pretty good.
Well, is your date, okay? All right.
Victoria, what is your last name, sir?
Torres, Jose Torres.
Mr. Torres,
Page 36.
do you have a lawyer today?
No, sir.
What are you doing about that?
Well, Your Honor, I have called a lot of lawyers and they all want $2,500 to $3,000 for, I mean, if you let me, say a couple of words in my defense, I mean, this all started over,
I'm not going to talk to you about the case. My only question to you is about your lawyer.
I don't have one yet, Your Honor. Your Honor, like I said, I mean, I don't feel like I'm guilty of DWI because I was the original charge.
I mean, it's just because you feel a certain way doesn't mean it's so.
I know that, I mean,
No.
but, I mean,
There's
okay, so what
laws, there's,
other steps can I take?
you
know,
need,
the lawyer gonna cost me $3,000 for,
correct.
charge that, I don't think, that I should be charged with, because it happened over an accident, and,
Horace, I'm not gonna talk to you about the case.
okay, so
You understand? What do you do for a living?
I'm a welder, mechanic welder,
How much money do you make a month?
about $3,000.
It's time for you to hire a lawyer. If you're gonna end up representing yourself.
Well,
And it's-
that's what I really want to do, because I don't think I'm guilty, Your Honor. I mean, I feel like this incident, I mean, according, I mean, I don't think I'm guilty, and I just don't see
A
why.
blood test or a blood test?
It's blood.
Do you have the results back?
What, 2084?
What is it?
2084.
They have the results back, and the results of your blood test are a 0.084.
Yeah, but
0.08 is the legal limit.
I can stop when the accident
Mr.
happened.
Torres, I'm not gonna talk to you about the case.
Okay, Your Honor.
So what do you want to do?
I mean, what are my options?
Represent yourself. You can hire a lawyer, but when you need open heart surgery, are you gonna operate on yourself?
No, sir.
Same thing with a lawyer.
Do it.
You don't know the rules of criminal procedure. You don't know how to introduce evidence. And if you don't do it the right way, it gets shut down. That's the problem. There are a gajillion lawyers out there. It's a matter of you finding one,
Yeah, no,
negotiate with them. Most lawyers are a couple $100 a month and they will represent you. 99% of the lawyers will not ask you for all your money up front. They will
Yeah.
put you on a payment plan.
yeah, like I said, I got a bunch of letters, and I have spoke to a bunch of lawyers, and I explained my situation. And,
And chances are your license is now suspended. Can you run his license, please?
He's eligible.
That's weird. This was, it can't, I mean, it can't be. Because of the ALR hearing, it's got to be suspended.
Your Honor, showing you on my end.
Really? I don't know. I would be very careful. Your license will become suspended at any time. Because when you pick up a DWI, not only do you have this case, but you also have an administrative case versus DPS. And if you don't request a hearing within a sufficient amount of time, DPS after 40 days, after the expiration of 15 days, suspends your license. And it's going to be suspended for 6 months.
When I first came before Your Honor, I was, accused of, so now I'm convicted or what?
This
I
is
mean,
an
as far as I
administrative
knew
case
that I had
versus
been
DPS.
accused. I mean, I was accused, I was convicted, so now I'm convicted, or am I still accused of DWI?
I'm going to reset your case. We will give you a little bit more time. Your case is now 100 days old.
Yeah,
At the next setting, at 120 days, I'm going to set your case for trial. You understand?
yes, sir.
So it's time.
Okay.
It would behoove you to talk to a lawyer because I'm telling you, at any moment, your license will be suspended so you can at least figure out what's going to happen with that. Because if you're caught driving on a suspended license, you will go back to jail and I'm going to revoke your bond here.
Okay,
I
so
don't want to have to do that. I'm just advising you and telling you to be careful.
So is it something that I can call and find out if my license is suspended, or am I gonna get a letter, or am I gonna get any kind of notice to let me know that my license is suspended?
DPS usually sends out these kinds of notices. but I don't know if DPS has your correct address or
Yeah,
not.
they come correct there. I've
So-
been living in my same address for
They
30
usually send out notice of these things, yeah. But it's DPS. Anything goes with them. I have no idea.
So,
We will give you another reset. I'll have you talk to Victoria and we'll get you out here, Mr. Torres.
So there is your sneak preview. I'm not playing anymore, and I'm gonna do it on my regular stream. But Tara, no, this is not a new to being a judge. This is a new to us judge. Because he's not on YouTube, he's not on WebEx, he's not on Zoom. I mean, this is a Zoom session, but I've never seen him before, ever. And it was just amazing. I got his whole docket today. And I'm gonna play it later tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the preview. He has the best sayings. I've never ever once been threatened to be spanked with jail before. That was new to me. Anyway, thanks for coming out, guys. I will see you later. Have a good night. Bye.